Okay. At what point did you decide to leave the beverage business?
At COVID. So I did. I ended a relationship. I was living in the US because the business had expanded there, and I went to Burning Man, and then whilst I was at Burning Man, I had a realization that I downloaded a vision that I would start a community, and that it would be in Tulum. And I mentioned before that I had that the original awakening gave me a certain lucidity of awareness, but I never lost it entirely. I had this supersensory perception. It just wasn't as vivid as the initial time, but it left a remnant where I could perceive things before they happened, or be given spiritual impulses that I would take very seriously. So I got this vision that I would be setting up a community in near Tulum. And I'd never been to Tulum, but I knew it was in Mexico. And people when I said I feel like I needed to open up a community in Tulum, in Mexico, people kept saying, "Oh, you mean in Tulum?" And I'm like, "Yes." And this happened we're talking 5 or 6 times in the matter of a very short period of time. And that was all confirmation. And then I started to get visions and insights that this land would come to me. It'd be about half an hour from Tulum. It'd be in the jungle, all this sort of stuff. And then a short period of time later, I did a dieta in the Amazon rainforest, which is, for those of you that aren't familiar, essentially I was taking ayahuasca consistently over a period of 10 days. So I did this dieta in the Amazon rainforest after Burning Man. For those of you that don't know what a dieta is, it's essentially taking successive, journeys with ayahuasca. And ayahuasca is a plant medicine, and it showed me that I was meant to move away from the path that I had been living, which was, the beverage business, and that I needed to focus on building community. And this was interesting to me, and focus on family as well. So after that, my partner had a miscarriage. I sold my business. I bought land in Mexico, and it's a longer story in itself, but a magical story. And so what that did is, the moment that I sold my business, I felt in alignment. I felt a surge of energy. I made a lot of money quickly in coaching, more, a significant amount in a very short period of time. And I started to feel more fulfilled, more aligned. Yet at the same time, and I had committed to this significant project to build this, what I now call a Thrive Village. It's called Sovereign Point. But then my life started to dissolve. My attachments to life, the things that I had defined myself, the successful entrepreneur who was in a relationship with a beautiful woman that was, I don't know, physically fit and strong and confident and whatever else. A lot
And
of
your
the things
financial situation.
started to dissolve. I went from having, literally over 6 figures in my bank account, just in savings and in crypto and stuff, to being reduced to 100 pesos. And at the same time, and this is after I've made 6 figures in 6 weeks kind of stuff.
And were you still feeling like you were on the right path? Were you experiencing doubt?
But I was confused.
Okay.
I was confused because I knew I was on the right path, but everything around me was dissolving. All my attachment, I mean everything, like my laptop computer corrupted. I lost all of my files related to my old businesses that I'd sold. My keys got stolen. My cards got stolen. I opened up a business that dissolved to nothing. The project that I started, I built buildings. The roof fell down.